Okay, Chandler, 7 times 1.
7.
7 times 2.
14.
7 times 3.
21.
7 times 4.
28.
7 times 5.
35.
7 times 6.
Oh,
What was it?
42.
7 times 7.
49.
7 times 8.
56.
7 times 9.
63.
7 times 10.
70.
Nice. 7 times 11.
77.
77. 7 times 12.
84.
7 times 13.
91.
Good. 7 times 14.
98.
And 7 times 15.
105.
Times 1.
8.
8 times 2.
16.
8 times 3.
24.
8 times 4.
32.
Good. 8 times 5.
40.
8 times 6.
48.
8 times 7.
56.
8 times 8.
64.
8 times 9.
72.
8 times 10.
80.
8 times 11.
88.
Nice. 8 times 12.
96.
8 times 13.
104.
8 times 14.
112.
8 times 15.
120.
I am I am I am singular first declensions. I, arum, is, os, is. I, arum, is, os, is. I, arum, is, os, is. Plural first declensions. Before, behind, below, beneath, beside. Before, behind, below, beneath, beside. Before, behind, below, beneath, beside. The 7 wonders of the ancient world are pyramids of Giza, hanging gardens of Babylon, temple of Artemis at Ephesus, statue of Zeus at Olympia, mausoleum at Halicarnassus, Pharaoh's lighthouse at Alexandria, Colossus of Rhodes. Oh, the 7 wonders of the ancient world are pyramids of Giza, hanging gardens of Babylon, temple of Artemis at Ephesus, statue of Zeus at Olympia, mausoleum at Halicarnassus, Pharaoh's lighthouse at Alexandria, Colossus of Rhodes.
This is CC, Cycle 1, Week 4, History, Hand Motions. Tell me about the 7 wonders of the ancient world. So first you're going to assign 7 wonders of the ancient world. So you're going to make the sign 7, which is you're going to grab your ring finger and then show your index, middle, and pinky. That's a sign for 7. 7 wonders, like you're thinking, of the ancient world. This is the A for ancient, and then like you're making a beard, ancient world. The first one is the pyramids of Giza. So you're going to make kind of like a little triangle for your pyramid. Pyramids of Giza. This is your G. Then you have the hanging gardens of Babylon, your B sign. Then you have Temple of Artemis. So you're going to make a T. Temple of Artemis, your A sign, at Ephesus. Then you have statue. Let's just make kind of like statue of Zeus. Draw Z at Olympia. Then you have mausoleum. So this is a sign for grave. So you're going to make that sign, but you're going to make an M at the same time, which your 3 fingers are over your thumb. That's M. So this was N, and that's M. Okay? So you're going to make 2 M's, and you're going to go over like you're making a grave. So mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Here's your H. Then you have Pharaoh's lighthouse. I'm just going to show you kind of like the lighthouse, the light going around. Pharaoh's lighthouse at Alexandria. Here's your A. And then Colossus of Rhodes. So actually went on Wikipedia, and the statue, he's going like this. Okay? He's a sun god, Helios. So statue of Rhodes, Colossus of Rhodes, and then you just show this. Colossus of Rhodes. So let's do that again from the top. Okay, so we've got 7 wonders of the ancient world, pyramids of Giza, hanging gardens of Babylon, temple of Artemis at Ephesus, statue of Zeus at Olympia, mausoleum at Halicarnassus, Pharaoh's lighthouse at Alexandria, Colossus of Rhodes. Good luck.
Yo, what's up? What are some parts of an animal cell? Nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, cell wall, chloroplast, Golgi bodies. Nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, cell wall, chloroplast, Golgi bodies. Nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, cell wall, chloroplast, Golgi bodies. Nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, cell wall, chloroplast, Golgi bodies. Yeah! All right, this week we will be learning about the Hittite Empire. So we are going to start with Hattusa, which is right there in the middle of your screen, right there, that little dot. Then we have Asia Minor, which is this whole purple area here. And then we have the Arabian Desert, which is down below. It's kind of that tan color there. And then we have Cyprus, right here, this lovely little island in the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, so now I ask and you point. Where is Cyprus? Where is the Arabian Desert? Where is Asia Minor? And where is Hattusa? Okay, so now I point and you tell me. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? Timeline. Start at the beginning of the ages. Age of ancient empires. Creation to circa 450 AD. Creation and the fall. The flood and the Tower of Babel. Mesopotamia and Sumer Egyptians. 3000 BC, 3000 BC, Indus River Valley Civilization, Minoans and Mycenaeans, 7 wonders of the ancient world, patriarchs of Israel, 2000 BC, 2000 BC, Hittites and Canaanites, Cush Assyrians, Babylonians, China, Shang Dynasty, Hinduism and India, Phoenicians and the alphabet, hallmarks of Mesoamerica, Israelite exodus and desert wandering, Israelite conquest and judges, Greek dark ages, Israel's united kingdom. Woohoo! Hope you got it. Keep trying. 1000 BC, 1000 BC. Early Native Americans. Israel divides into 2 kingdoms. Homer and Hesiod were founded by Romulus and Remus. Israel falls to Assyria. Assyria falls to Babylon. Lao Tzu, Confucius, Buddha. Hi friends. So we're going to learn the timeline for week 4. And we're going to start with early Native Americans. So with that, you're going to make a P sign. So index and thumb together, and then your middle finger goes over, your fourth finger goes over your middle finger. Okay, that's a P sign. And so it's like you're painting your face, but someone also said it could look like piercings, because they had piercings like from their nose to their ear. So you can just do it from your lip to your eye, like face painting for early Native Americans. Then you have Israel divides. So Israel is an I sign. So the 3 middle fingers are down, the thumb's over, the pinky's up. Israel, and then divides to show division. Your right hand is coming over your left. Okay, so my pinky is hitting my index finger. Divides into 2 kingdoms.
Homer and Hesiod, this is an H. So you're gonna hold it this way. Homer and Hesiod, Rome founded. So just make an A sign over an S, an arc. So this signifies founded, Rome founded by Romulus and Remus. So these are both R's, the R sign from, rivers before. And then you have Israel falls to Assyria. Remember, Assyria is that bow and arrow. Assyria falls to Babylon, our L sign, like the law. And then Lao Tzu, Confucius, and Buddha were all philosophers. And so we're going to make the P sign, which looks like the K that I had so much trouble with. So that's a K, this is a P. So it's the same fingers. Now we're down. Lao Tzu, Confucius, Buddha. One more time. Early Native Americans. Israel divides into 2 kingdoms. This is how you make a 2. I want to do this so badly, and a lot of people do that, but you're supposed to have the back of your hand towards the person for 2 or 3. 2 kingdoms. Rome founded by Romulus and Remus. Israel falls to Assyria. Assyria falls to Babylon. Lao Tzu, Confucius, Buddha. Good luck. Brianna.
Hi.
Today we're doing the experiment called pollution. Do you know what pollution is?
No.
Well, pollution is the presence or introduction into the environment of a substance or thing that has harmful or poisonous effects. That's kind of a wordy definition. So how could we say that more easily that you understand? Have you ever seen a bus come to a bus stop, and all the black come out of the back of the bus, out of the pipe? No? Okay, well, next time we go to the bus stop or walk by the bus stop, I'll show you. A lot of exhaust comes out. Or cars that have black, stinky stuff coming out of the back of their car. That's pollution, right? And it goes into our air. So we're going to see how that works. So we have a container, this big glass container. No, this isn't Belly Up. This is a glass container, and it's going to hold our water. We have a cup measuring device, we have a tablespoon, and we have water, and you're supposed to have food dye. Mommy doesn't have food dye, so we have Crystal Light, and we're gonna wing it. Are you ready? So we're gonna start with half a cup of water. So Mommy will help you pour. And then Brianna's gonna carefully pour it into the big cup. Can you do that for me? Okay. Now let's do about a teaspoon of this red Crystal Light. Whoa, what color is that?
Red.
Red. Okay. Boy, it's really red. What do you think is going to happen if we put more water in there? You think it's going to get redder, or you think it's going to get less red?
Redder.
You think it's going to get redder?
No, I think it's going to get less red.
Well, which one? Do you think it's going to get less red, or do you think it's going to get redder if we put more water in there? If I poured more of this water in there, is it going to get darker red, or lighter red? You think it's going to get darker red? Okay, let's see what happens. So let's pour a cup of this in here. Okay, so you think it's redder or less red?
Redder.
Really? Okay, well, let's put more in and see what happens.
Less red.
Less red? Okay, let's put more in. Redder or less red?
I think it's less red.
Less red? Okay.
Not less red anymore.
What do you think? It's redder or less red?
Redder.
Redder? Okay. Red or less red?
Less red.
Less red, yeah, that's right. Maybe using the crystal light wasn't the best idea. Maybe we should have used a little bit less. But it's less red, right? Why do you think it was more red in the beginning, Brianna?
Because it was.
Because there was more of this in there compared to the water, right?
Oh, can you
All
spread
the molecules.
Can you spread a little bit more?
No, all the molecules were close together, right? So once they finally
in the cup?
once they finally come apart, there's less pollution, okay? So we can never get rid of pollution all the way, but we can reduce it by not adding more or cleaning water. So even if you tasted that, it would still taste like Crystal Light versus if I just poured a little bit in here. Okay, taste test. We'll do a taste test. So you can drink out of this. Okay, this is our less polluted water. Don't worry, it's all washed. How was that?
Good.
Okay, so let's try this one.
It's super. Ew.
Too sweet, right? Ugh.
Tastes like sour. I love sour.
Okay. All right, so now we understand that we're observing the outreaching effect of what would happen with pollution on a stream. So what if the stream had this in it? Brianna, what if all the fish had to swim in that? You think they'd live? No way. I don't even know if they'd live in this. Poor Trevor's hanging out over there. He's got some clean water. There he is, way at the bottom, I think. Anyway.
Now can I drink
All right.
some more of this?
Yes, you can have more. Thank you. Hi, friends. Look at this picture. This is done by my daughter. What do you see? What shapes do you see? Is it a flower? Is it water spouting up? Is it fire? Is it a mountain with a volcano? How does it make you feel? Do you feel free, filled with wonder, wondering what it could be? Or do you feel a little bit uneasy because you can't figure out what it is? This is an example of abstract art. It is a kind of art that doesn't attempt a recognizable reality, but instead will use shapes or colors or forms and textures to achieve an effect. Sometimes it will achieve a slight effect, but not always. Here are some examples of other types of art. And let's go over them. Which one is abstract? Is this first one abstract? Do you see anything that makes you feel like it's recognizable? Not really. So yes, this would be abstract art. And remember our oils, we can see all sorts of representations of those. We see circles, we see colored in dots, we see angled lines, and we see squiggly lines or curved lines. Here's another example right here. Is that abstract art? Yes, there are shapes there. Although it is attempting a little bit of a reality, it looks like maybe men playing music, but you've got so many shapes there to create that, that would still be considered abstract. Is this an abstract piece of art? No, because we can see that there are people there. Looks like a farmer and his wife. Is this an abstract art? Yes. We can't determine what that is. It just looks like squares that are colored in. And there's our shapes. Is this abstract art? No, because we can tell that it looks like there's people there dancing. Is this abstract art? No. again, because we see people and dogs and a whole scene. So abstract art is really beautiful, fun to do, calming to the mind. You get to experience that in your own way when you start drawing. And remember that God is not a God of disorder, but of peace, as in all the meetings of God's holy people. So some things in abstract art are going to seem random, but with God, things are not random. They are always at peace, and there's never any disorder. So just remember that. Have fun drawing.
Nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole.